dinner with us, exciting. Mum's doing the peeling, we've got the sweet. I was debating whether to film like a roast dinner because I did one last week, but you haven't seen it yet. But I was debating, then that swede, I literally took the shelf apart when I was in Morrison's to get that specific swede. I'll put it in now, it's brilliant. Right, we've got swede. We've wanted, we call it rolled lamb, but it's like boneless lamb. And then we have the meat, but we couldn't get the specific bit. It's not what we wanted, but it's still brilliant, mind. But and we normally like get a bit, then unroll it, then we stick stuffing in it, my favourite one, and then we roll it, tie it up, put it in the oven and roast it. And it is so good, isn't it?
It's lovely.
But it's not the joint cut we were after, but it's fine. It's not a major. But anyway, so we're gonna. Last week we didn't go all out. This week we're going all out. We've got swede, obviously my favourite. We're going to have sprouts. We're going to have a pea, because I love a pea, but I'm not sure if there's peas in the freezer.
I don't think I've got any, but
if there is, I think there might be a sad few, to be honest with you, all that round.
If not, there's rolled beans.
Broad beans. And then we've got green beanies and sprouts, because again, they're my favourite. So we're going to get the swede on first, because we don't like hard vegetables. We like them when they're mush, save the gnashes, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to cut this. And I've got my big standy uppy pot on the go. You can't see, but I'll take you over there. I'm well excited. I've got all the gear and no idea. Right, we're nearly finished shopping. I've made us a posh coffee, as I like to call it. In our, what's it called?
I don't know. It's at the back.
It's at the back, it's had enough. But if when you push the thing down, it's one from my favourite
It's down
shop.
the side of there, wasn't it?
Fresh style, 100% Arabica coffee, dark roast. Very nice this, it's Asda's, and it is dark and full bodied with hints of cocoa. Oh, and slightly smoky notes. Thanks, Mum. This thing, and not brilliant. Well, Andy. But yeah, it's really nice. I just thought I'd let you know because I'm quite taken up with it again. Now I'm over here. This is exciting. This is my favourite pot. I think he's brilliant. So I'm going to stick all of the swede into there. The old sugar. Going in with the salt. I put sugar in to get rid of any potential bitterness in it. That's why I put sugar in. It helps, in my opinion. It's lamb time. Right, this is what we got. I don't really know. And last week we had a leg of lamb, and that was from New Zealand. And now this is boneless lamb, and this is from Australia. It gets out more than me. But I'm going to try to see which is better, because I didn't know they were from two different places. I just assumed it was from here. I've no, it doesn't bother me, but I'm going to get the meat onto there. Well, Mum is anyway. Mum's got the meat out, and then this is the amount of meat that's on there. I was quite dreading it, if I'm honest, because I didn't think there was going to be a lot of meat. I am shocked, and there is. So I'm just going to try and slice it a bit to get the stuffing in, but I'm not going to do that on camera. Now I'm on to my most favourite stuffers. Get this mixed ready to stick the lamb in it. So I just wanted to show you because it's my favourite. You might know. I've stuck a dollop of this in my stuffing, and we've got the lamb like ready. So should I just do it?
You just do it. You can do it.
We've done.
Or do you want me to do it?
It's alright. Take a break. Take a break. Right, I'm gonna stick a nice amount in there. We have got plenty just in case we might run out of the stuff in front. We're gonna shove it in. We've done it. I've even tied it up. I've gone all out. I've got some cooking oil. I'm gonna splash them in. Mum's gonna tell me when to stop because I don't actually know.
That should do.
Yeah.
You can always add more.
Always add more. And then because I like variety, I'm gonna add a dollop of me buttery stuff. I got a spoon. Where did I put my spoon?
This one.
Thank you. A few dollops of this. Put some foil over it and get it in the oven because the oven's already heating up. And we need to do the potatoes because we're like well behind. It's getting on, and we're like well behind. Potato time. Do you like our new pots? I absolutely love them. I'm like a child. I never thought I'd get excited about cookware. Here I am. Right, so we're gonna have a decent amount of roast potatoes because they cook down to nothing, those potatoes, and we like things cold, don't we?
We do. They're better cold.
Better cold. I used to, well, I still do. I eat everything cold. I like, you know when you have cauliflower cheese, it's gone stodgy the following day, like rubber. Right up my street, that is. Hang on, stay there. I quite like this angle. I'm like a child. Which ring should I put it on?
Put it on that one.
That one? I'm going to put it on this one. And then I'm going to sprinkle in. I'm going to duck, there we go. A bit of the old salt to give it a bit of taste. I'm going to stick on a bit of water. I'll mix them on, which one is it? That one. And then it's got a lid. It's got a lid. Right, I'm just going to leave that and put that on. I'm going to make Yorkshire pudding. So I've got me milk, I've got cow's milk, and there's literally a trail of flour now. Now I'm sticking in plain flour, and then I'm going to go in with 140 odd grams. I'm going to stick in a sprinkle of salt and pepper, 3 eggs, and then I'm going to whiz it in my whizzy thing. Then I'm going to put some foil over it, and I like to stick it in the fridge. I don't know if that helps, but in my mind, I'm going to throw that in there, that helps. In my mind it helps. I think it makes it a bit better, but that's just me. But anyway, I'm gonna crack on. The potatoes are done. I'm just gonna open the lamb for the first time to see how we're doing. Ooh, sort of dribbled. And there's enough oil in there. Mum, enough oil? A bit much?
Then leave it, that'd be alright.
Right, we're gonna get the potatoes in. I did get a spoon out. We've got one. I thought plastic, because this pot's new, didn't want to ruin it, because he's rather good, if you ask Guy. And then the potatoes are cooked like that. I don't know if it's picking it up. The white light might be too bright, you know. Then I'm going to completely coat these in all of the lamb, like all of the oils, so they're like basted. And then get it all in the oven for it all to start roasting. And I might even turn this over so the meat can absorb some of them juices. What do you reckon?
I would love.
Back in the oven, isn't that brilliant? We've just taken the lamb out to have a little look. Look how good it's looking. Potatoes are all right. We've just taken the foil off and just, yeah, I'm gonna like baste it and then gonna baste it and get it back in the oven. The gravy. So in there we've got some of the stuffing and the roast potatoes from when we just looked at the potatoes. So the gravy is gonna be on the go. It's like my favourite bit, isn't it? Into my pot is going in a bit of this. We always have this in, don't we? We do. If you can get in it. I just think it gives it a more richer flavour. And then I'm just gonna get that in. Mum, could you be on hold the spoon, Julie?
I'll do that.
You do that, I'll do that. That's in. Then we've got our oxos. I get people asking where we got this tin from. It is years old. It's ancient. I have no idea if it's still even gettable. Do you know what I mean? So we're gonna stick in 3 to begin with, because we like quite a rich gravy, don't we? Yeah. Quite strong. Stronger the better in our opinion. I've been eating the swede straight out the pot, honestly. What have I got, Mum?
Nice specimen.
Take some of the swede water, which the pot is literally there, I don't think you can see it. I'm going to stick some swede juice in there to give it a more veggie taste. Then when we get the veg on later, I'm going to stick some of that veg water in there too, because I think that all adds in to the flavour, you know. Right, veg time. So I'm going in with some greeny beanies. For me, they have to be sliced. If they're not sliced, I'm not interested. I just think it makes it better. A decent amount, because they're cooked down to nothing in my opinion. Peas, because I love pea. And these are garden peas, whatever that means, I don't really know. Big peas, little peas, they're all peas, aren't they, to me? A decent amount of these as well. And then my favourite, sprouts. I'm well happy today. I've got my swede and I've got my sprouts, and they are my favourite vegetables. So I'm going to stick these onto foil. Salt, sugar, and I'm going to get the lid on. I'm quite taken up with this pot because it's got a lid and I like the handles on it. And it's got pourers. I love the thing. Asda. The lamb itself is done. I'm going to take that, well, me and Mum are going to take that out, jiggle the potatoes about, then the potatoes need to go back in because they're not quite done, but they're alright, but yeah. This is what we look like up close with the lambs that's cooked, but the potatoes aren't quite, but yeah. This is the lamb. We've taken it out and we're just going to let it rest so it can like rest for a bit really. Most of the stuffing is run away. It's sort of like disintegrated into the potatoes, so we weren't satisfied, will we? No, we need more. More is better. Right, my favourite stuffing, 2 bags today. It's like Christmas all over again. A dollop of me a buttery stuff, absolutely brilliant. And then Mum is on kettle duty. I'm going to put that down and then you do that. We're both as bad as one another, if I'm honest. That's where I get it from. And I'm just going to mix that for Mum. You're a bit tight, if I'm honest. You are a bit tight.
Oh, being you.
So I'm not tight. Savage. Stuff tin, and I'm going to stick the stuff in.
Come on, I'll hold it.
Look at us going there. Then that is going to get in the oven. I've stuck some oil into the muffin tin. I've put it all on like 3 along the edge, and I tipped it so it's all like, so they're all full. Well, not full, but they've all got some in, you know what I mean. I'm going to get that in the oven as well to start heating that up. And then we should be good to go. I might lob off some of the excess around here because that's going to really get on my nerves. Now I'm going to make a little sauce, like my little mini egg mug. I love my mini egg mug. I love mini eggs, if you didn't know. And then we're going to do mint sauce. I don't know which order I'm going to post these videos in. I'll probably put the lamb on first, the leg on, then you'll see this. So if you've seen that one, you might remember I did this little like sauce. So it's got my mint sauce. This is my favourite mint sauce. I think it is brilliant. So I'm sticking however much comes out of the pot, and then some vinegar, and to like splash it in. And this goes, in our opinion, goes really well with like lamb. Then you want it so it all like combines. You want it runny but not, but runny. That's right, isn't it?
A bit more vinegar than that.
More vinegar than that. Say word.
Bit more, right? Shake, 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 shake. Stop.
It's Yorkshire pudding time. The oil is bubbling, so I heard it. So I'm going to stick however much in each one. That's that. I'm going to push that in, leave that alone, and then don't open the cupboard, the door. Done that. Mum told me I was tight, but we're all right now. Then in here is the swede I've just drained in the holy thing. I'm going to stick in a nice dollop of butter, and I'm going to keep adding and mashing and trying as I go. Then I'm going to add in a bit of pepper, and I'm also going to add in some salt in a minute. Then I've got new masher. This one is brilliant. Then I'm literally just going to get me mussels that don't exist and mash away. Swede is mashed. Half a pot of butter's gone in there. A load of pepper, a load of salt. That's going back on the heat to keep it warm. And the stuffing is in the air fryer. It's looking really good. It's our gravy. Mum was in charge of the gravy. It's really nice. She won't let me on the corn flour because I'm a nightmare. There's the, what's that? Swede. Swede. That's really nice, that is. I did that. I'm very proud.
Lift the lid.
And then there's our peas, because I love a pea, sprouts and greeny beanies. And look at that pot. I absolutely love it. Stuffing.
Stuffing.
Do you like our new pot? I love our new pot. So there's our stuffing, right, in the air fryer. Look at that. Oh, he's looking good, isn't he? Look at that. I might turn that off, you know.
Yeah, go on then.
So on here, right, you've got like the thing, you can match it. I really like it. I'm just really excited about it. There's a button here there, look. It's like a play button in my eyes. Press it. It says stop. Isn't that good? Love it. And then there's the Yorkshire puddings in the oven. I really need to clean the oven, but look at that. They're like beasts again. Then the roast potatoes are right up there. I don't know if you can see. But look at them. They're not quite done, but they're not far. These are the roast potatoes. They're not crispy, but they'll be all right when they melt.
They'll be fine.
Brilliant then. These are the roast potatoes. They didn't go crispy, but they'll be fine. And I had to do an extra bit of stuffing because he sort of disappeared. So that is in the air fryer, practically done. So I'm going to start off with the roast potatoes. I do love a roast potato. I just think, I love them cold as well. I like all food cold, to be fair. So I stick a decent amount. If you can have it, do you know what I mean? Now I'm on lamb duty. So this is boneless lamb. It wasn't quite the cut we were after, but it's all right. So that is what we are looking like. So it's literally lamb. We made a hole in it, and then we stuck my favourite stuff in. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know which one that is. And then I'm just going to stick one on each plate because we're going to have a bit each. Because in our opinion, there's not exactly a lot on it. I'm going to go for the big one though. I am.
Alright.
Right, let's stick that just there. Which one do you want, Mum? Oh,
I love that one.
oh. Right. Then I need to cut the string off. I've actually left the string on. Do you like my new pot? I love my new pot. Right, in here I've got sprouts, because they're my favourite, some greeny beanies and some peas, because I love a pea. So I'm going to stick however much on. I do love my veg. Can't get enough veg, me. So I'm going to stick a bit of that on that one. And then a bit on Mum's. Mum's yours is like a mile away from my little arm. Mashed swede, so it is literally just mashed loads of butter. And then I've got salt and pepper in there, and that's it. Right, then I've got me stuffing. There is stuffing in the lamb, but most of it sort of ran away, so more stuffing was needed, and the sprouts ran away. Absolutely lovely. So I'm going to stick a bit on both. There we go, half of it stuck to the spoon. These, look at them, are our homemade Yorkshire puddings. We're going to have 2 each, because why not? These are absolutely brilliant in my opinion. I love a homemade Yorkshire pud. Then on that one. And I'm really hungry, so I'm going to have a decent amount of that one. And then there's my favourite bit, the gravy. So I'm just going to stick on a load of gravy. I'm going to stick whatever's remained in a bowl. So there's like more gravy, because I think gravy is brilliant. And a bit on this one. Then we've got our mint sauce and vinegar, which to pour over it wherever we fancy it, which is adjust there. But that is our absolutely brilliant dinner this evening. Thank you ever so much for watching my video. But that is our dinner. What is everybody else having?